And we are live. So last we left off, the heroes had just routed out a new group of cults who have infiltrated the Aten Port Militia Legion, and had just dealt with two cult members that were disguised in the ranks. So they are now getting ready for the third 3-squad group, and yeah. So as they are going to be coming into the area, Adrian, you said you wanted to do a short rest, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Is anyone else want to do something before the next squad rolls in?
Yeah, I want to take the equipment off the two dead guys and bury them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay. I would say that you do that, and you take off the equipment, as in you're going to keep the equipment.
Yeah, plate armor's expensive.
Yeah, okay, and... Okay, hang on. Let me tell you what the guys, that the two guys you killed have. I think I did not mention that last session, so I'll just do that quickly. If I could find...
I mean,
okay.
I wasn't gonna keep the equipment. I was gonna give it back to the military.
Yeah.
But...
I know. But I was gonna tell you what they had. So, they had the plate armor. They have a shield. They have a longsword. Okay, and yeah, that's what they had. They had a longsword, a shield, and I don't think, and I think I did not mention, but yeah, just those things, and I think a heavy crossbow or something. I don't know, maybe. Basically, I'm using the knight templates for this, so basically, like, instead of the great swords, they would just have their long swords and their shields, because again, legionaries. And I would say maybe one of the legionary knights over here would have a heavy crossbow, but nothing more. So yeah, so 3 plate armor, 3 long swords, 3 shields, and 1 heavy crossbow bolt with 10 bolts.
2 of everything. We only killed 2 of them.
Oh, right, shit, right. Right, sorry. 2 plate armor, 2 long swords, 2 shields, and
A heavy crossbow.
the other guy had a heavy crossbow. So yeah, that's all you got.
Okay. And I'm gonna use mold earth to dig a grave really quickly. No, graves.
You do that. Is there a specific spot you're going to put them, or I'll let you use I'll place a token. We'll use that token to specify where you place the bodies. So you should have control of it, I think.
Nope.
Okay, right. All players. There we go. Now you should have control. There you
That
go.
looks like a good gravesite.
Okay. You did that. Okay. Is anybody else doing something before the next group comes in? It will be, I would say, an hour or so, 2 hours.
No. Would I be able to roll a hit die, or...?
Yeah, an hour counts as a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what I get. That's not bad. That's good.
9 hit points, so yeah.
Back to full.
Okay. As soon as you finish your short rest, Layla, the next group comes in, except this group seems a bit different. So basically, this is what I'm gonna do. Give me a moment.
Fresh meat.
Okay, you could only see these two, right? No, only this one?
Yeah, I see one.
Okay, good. Okay. So you just see one person coming out of the woods, shield raised, sword, and like enters. Well, the thing is gone, but is in the right vicinity. Are you guys hiding, or are you guys gonna just be Are you guys gonna be like
We weren't hiding before.
So are you guys gonna hide again?
No.
Nope.
I mean, we're not bandits trying to kill them. We're sitting out in the open so they approach us.
True. We have legitimacy.
We have the password. We're basically pretending to be part of the training exercise.
Okay.
As someone who's actually been in the military, training exercises are basically like LARPing. You just have people standing around and actually telling you stuff's happening. You don't actually break things.
Okay. Okay.
Turns out setting something on fire to teach people how to fight fire is not the way to do it.
Okay. Okay. Just wanting to know. So the guy comes up and says, "Who are you? Identify."
We give the password.
Okay,
which I don't remember.
I kind of don't remember either, but we'll just say for the heck of it that like you guys know it. Okay. So
the password is password.
The joke is your password is password incorrect. So when you type in the wrong password, the computer tells you the right password.
Okay. Give me a moment. Let me just roll something in my GM roll here. Okay, and you would have this. Okay. Second guy. Okay. You guys with your passive perceptions notice that there are guys over here and over here. Two knights over there. Give me a moment. I'm trying to fix what I did. Layer, token layer. I'm learning a lot right now, so yeah. So you guys see them in the bushes with their heavy crossbows pointed at you. They think they are unseen, but you guys see them with your passive perceptions.
Yes, who knew that wearing shiny plate mail would stand out in a forest?
So yeah, what are you guys gonna do?
Try to defuse the situation. There's no need to be hostile. We're just we're just here to help with the training exercise.
Roll a deception or a persuasion check. Up to you.
Okay. 26.
Okay. Let me make a percentile roll here. Okay. Okay. So. I need to... How come I can't, Why can't I pick it up?
Pick what up?
I'm trying to pick up the tokens, but oh, here we go. Why can't I?
Do you have select/move selected and not something else?
Yeah, I forgot I was on GM layer. Sorry. Okay, so they believe you. One is going to lower the crossbow bolt, but one isn't, and this one just like beats your eyes with kind of like hostile intent. And it's gonna be this guy over here. That he just beats your eyes with hostile, like this hostile intent in his eyes. But this one,
He's glaring at you.
yes, glaring at you, Adrian. He's glaring at you, while this guy is just standing his ground with his sword and shield.
Training exercise, we'd like you to stand right here. Adrian points.
Okay. Guy's gonna come up there and just step inside there. Step inside the area where you want him to be. The other guy doesn't move. He's just watching you.
I'm going to say, soldier, this is an order from your commanding officer. You are required to obey the trainers. That's us.
Roll a intimidation check if you want to try to intimidate or persuade him. Okay. Let me roll for a minute here. Okay. He says, we were not notified. And besides, you don't look like trainers to me.
Adrian will cast message to...
It wouldn't be a surprise training exercise if you were told, would it?
Adrian will cast message to Nail and ask and say to him, do you think he recognizes us?
Recognize us or not, it doesn't matter. If he doesn't cooperate, we're going to kill him. He could just simply be a very suspicious person. After all, there were people in the first group who already knew there was something going about. He could just be someone who's naturally suspicious of the current events without realizing what they mean.
What are you guys gonna do? You have this guy who's pointing a heavy crossbow bolt at you guys, ready to fire. He's just, like he's staying where he is. He's not going to do anything, so...
I have an Adrian will continue to speak to Nail with message, or the party with message. You just cast it.
Okay.
Multiple times. And say, if he's the only one that fires, as long as we don't attack, the other two will not attack either. That will just cause suspicion onto him on why he's attacking us while we're not attacking him. That's just an idea.
So you suggest we just proceed, clear these two, and then see if there's enough time to clear him. If he refuses, we attack.
Perhaps.
Or we can wait.
Wait for him to decide to come over here.
Perhaps I can cast sleep on him at a high enough level.
Adrian will say, we will not proceed with the training until you cooperate. Until that guy cooperates, Agent will say to the, are they cooperating too?
Okay, so you're telling him to do what exactly?
That we won't proceed with their training exercise until all three of them are cooperating, in essence.
Okay. Okay.
Basically,
Yeah, okay.
basically, they're not allowed to leave here until that guy cooperates.
Okay, okay.
Single him out.
Single him out. Okay. Okay.
Called peer pressure.
Yeah,
Peer pressure. You're gonna peer pressure him. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna roll a wisdom save for him to see if he could survive this peer pressure. If he fails, he's gonna comply. If he doesn't, he's not going to comply. And yeah, so I need to check again because I had to flip through the pages to look for what I wanted to look for. Okay. Okay. He fails, and he's going to comply, but he's going to move forward, still aiming the crossbow at you guys, and he's just going to be right at the edge of the area here. Still within radius, but he's going to be there.
I mean, it's not like it's a circle that's physically in the ground. We could just shift the circle up a bit, but...
No, he's within radius. It's just he's gonna be at the edge there. He's gonna be like in the back section.
Okay, well, let's begin. Okay, this training exercise is a loyalty test. One of our companions will be casting a spell that'll prevent you from lying. We'll know if you resist, so don't.
Okay, good to know. Okay, so
And
you
when you're ready, and I'll just say generically so they don't know who's casting the spell.
Yeah. Let me just look. I'm just looking. Okay. Okay, so the guy casts the spell. Zone of Truth, he casts it, and this guy, and this guy are affected. Okay. So say what you want to say.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a series of questions. You will only respond with a yes or a no. Do you understand me?
They all nod their heads in agreement.
Good. So, there is currently a plot concerning the destruction of the town, death of the Duchess, and other various things. Are any of you aware of this plot?
They all shake their heads no.
You know, you can't just say no, right?
They're not gonna respond. They don't. They're not gonna respond in that way because, like, this is a type of interrogation. So they're trained to resist interrogation in the sense of verbal confirmation, basically.
Okay. Well, then I'm gonna ask them, have they done anything to support a cult or bring about the event called Ragnarok?
Agent will perform insight check. Will insight check all of them.
Okay.
Zone of Truth prevents them from lying.
Well, just to see if they're recognize the term or if they're nervous, like if they're trying to lie, basically.
Okay. Yeah.
Because
Yeah, I will allow that. I will allow that. So roll your insight.
19.
Okay. So yeah, you roll a 19. They all say no. They are not aware of the cult. And you could tell, Adrian, they are now growing concerned of what you're telling them.
In order to know you're telling the truth, we need to speak. We need you all to speak.
No, they all said
verbally.
they all said no, as in like verbally. They said no.
Okay,
They
I thought
have
you said
not.
they shake their heads.
I'm pretty
No.
sure the spell doesn't distinguish from movements or speaking. It literally just prevents you from lying. So even if they just shook their heads, they couldn't do that falsely because it's an answer.
I think it's if they don't respond, that means
Would you
that.
like me to read their mind?
No, that's not needed. Okay, well, time to tell you guys what's going on. And we'll go into the spiel of what's happening.
Yeah,
not to tell anyone, the whole
the whole
9
shebang.
yards.
Yeah, the whole shebang. So they do that.
And I'm going to give them the armor and weapons from the previous 2.
And they then the guy with the crossbow then steps up, pointing and say, "Are these of the traitors you speak of?"
Yes. 2 men from your own. I'm assuming it's a company that's there with.
Yes, there's different companies within the Legion.
Yeah, 2 men from your company have already confessed to being traitors. They were dealt with. This is their gear. You may take it back to the camp.
No. Leave it here. If we take it back, it will bring forth only suspicion among the others.
Fine, we'll leave it here for now. Well, you can return to camp and send the next group. Your commander knows all about this, so...
Okay. Okay. So, let me just do that. Okay. So another hour goes by. Group comes in and they just step out of the woods and they see you, and they instinctively ask, "What's going on? What type of training is this?"
Straightforward training.
Okay, let me just mark these guys for on the other map. Okay, there we go. So they kind of like question that and says, "Okay, what type of training is it?"
Step forward. Just a little bit closer. We'll give the password too, obviously.
Yeah, you give the password, they acknowledge that, they step forward. The cleric guy with you, does Zone of Truth again.
We basically go through the same spiel that we did.
Yeah.
Seeing if any of them resisted. Do they understand to answer yes or no?
Yep. They're all affected. So yeah.
Do any of them fail any of the questions? Acknowledge that they know of the cult and are helping them?
No, these guys are clear. They're all unaware of what's happening, of the traitors and everything. So yeah, they're
I'm gonna
clear.
ask them how many, if they know how many groups have gone and how many are left.
Okay, give me a moment. They are okay. So there's 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th group, and then there's the 5th and 6th group.
Okay.
So yeah. So they're unaware of what was happening. So yeah. So they're clear. And you send them back with the knowledge of saying, "Hey, don't tell anybody," and all of that.
For the obvious reasons not to tell anyone, because you could put people's lives in danger.
Yeah. Yep. Let me just do something here for a moment. I don't know if this would work, but like I'm gonna check if I can. Oh, okay, so yeah, I can do that. Okay. And if I recall... Okay, so you did that group. Okay, so I will fix that later. Okay. So, you guys see these, guys walk up again. And they're kind of like, in a sense, very closer this time. Kind of like this. And all of that. Let me just make a roll here.
It can work.
Right, I made a mistake. Sorry.
You forgot to put a space between the GM and the roll.
No,
Pretty sure.
no, I misplayed the GM role thing.
Oh, I mean, it just says GM roll 1d20.
Yeah.
It doesn't actually have the roll.
Okay. 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 What's everybody's passive perception?
I think mine's 14.
Okay.
9.
So yeah.
Okay, is anybody above 14? Or 15?
I think so.
Okay, so it's... Okay. Actually, I could just check your character sheets. Okay. 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 So... Sorry. You guys, everybody, okay, are able to see this guy and this guy. Turns out 2 groups came, and these are the last 2 came. And they, like, do that. They are gonna comply, but, who has the highest perception here? Adrian has the highest perception?
Yeah, 14.
Okay. Okay.
Because of his keen sight.
Yeah. So Adrian, you tell that something is off on this guy. You could tell that something's off on him. And, so yeah. Let's see. He then says something, he then... Let me see what he could do. Okay. Yeah, I'll do it. So this guy, then speaks, in a language, that no one understands. But if I recall, let me just check.
Yeah, I speak Elven and Common. I think one more. I think.
Yeah, just to be sure.
And Dwarven. Yeah.
And Dwarven. Okay. Okay. So yeah, probably you guys may not understand what this guy is saying, but these two over here kind of like radiate in a type of dark shadowy aura, and they're kind of like goo starts protruding from them and everything. That these things don't appear to be human. And you guys, Adrian and Nail, would probably know about these things, about the goo, the black ichor goo, and everything, since they fought against creatures that were quite similar to this.
Corrupted.
Yes, corrupted indeed. So let me just here we go. So yeah, these guys switch their forms. You see before you these blackened creatures, and you see that these creatures are not like the creatures you fought in the forest when you had to rescue the missing researchers, and on the beach when you guys fought Halfdan's old companions. Because they had blades and like other things. These guys have blade arms and what appears to be a dome-like shield thing for an arm. So yeah. Let me just I had like they don't have a token, so I'll just specify this with red.
Roll initiative.
Yeah, give me a moment. Give me a moment.
I mean, you could give them a black aura with the 0 feet. I think that's.
Oh wait. I actually have something better. The wavy lines will represent the that, but purple means something else. So yeah. And let me just go over here. Oop.
So to be clear, they're all hostile.
They're all hostile. They're all hostile.
Fun.
So yeah, I'll put up the initiative turn order. So yeah, make your initiative rolls.
You've nailed a natural one.
Not bad,
Nailed a natural 20.
Okay. Yeah. So I will actually roll initiative for the people that are not here. Okay, so Bramble, they rolled a 18 on their initiative. Usigri, they rolled a 12, and Shala is gonna roll Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Add a turn. And Charlotte rolls a 16. Okay, let me just place you guys in the correct order. Crap. Nail, what's your dexterity? I mean, not Nail, Adrian.
+2, I'm pretty sure. So,
So
14.
14. Okay, so you will be going first. Okay. Let me roll for this guy. Oop. Hang on, give me a moment. Yeah, I'll do this. Okay. Sorry for taking a while. I'm just trying to make sure that it all happens. Not what I wanted. So how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna make all of these guys, all of the red guys, go on the same initiative order. Just keep things rolling so it doesn't take too long. And yeah, I have no dexterity.
One guy gets 0.
Yeah, hang on, give me a moment.
Rolls like natural 1 with a -1 to dexterity or something.
No, it's not gonna be like that.
No, he hasn't added their.
I
When
haven't
you add
added.
a person to the turn order, it's automatically 0. Well, it starts at 0.
Yeah, so yeah, okay. Got it. Okay. 11. So that's okay. Let's get into the initiative. So yeah. Layla, it is your turn. Well, actually, hold on. Actually, let me do this because someone actually does have a surprise attack on you. Before the round starts. That's right. Someone was able to roll stealth, even though that they were wearing with disadvantage. Okay. Let's see. And yeah, misses. So like, zoom, hits the tree over here, and this guy is now revealed. Over here. Okay, Layla,
Make
it's...
sure you die extra painfully. However, these... do I want them to die quickly or suffer?
I don't think they can suffer as they currently are.
Would you mind if it makes it difficult to... well... would you mind a hunger of Hagar? A Hagar. The hunger of Hagar.
I have no idea what that does.
It's basically a mini darkness kind of, but damages people.
Oh, darkness? So it's kind of like the
No,
darkness
it's kind of like a
spell?
mini dark. It's kind of like mini darkness, but it damages people if they're inside of it or near it.
Okay, what's the radius on this thing?
20 feet.
20 feet, and you're gonna do it to this guy, right?
No, he suffers later. These three need
Okay.
to suffer now.
Okay, and what's the radius?
20 feet.
Yeah.
So I'll put him a little bit behind.
Okay, I made this in a sense. Okay, and you said 20 feet?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 20... So, right around there. Okay.
Here. This is a 20-foot radius, so if it was here, that would be its affected area. I know where my character was.
Alright. Just asking if you guys would mind just wanting them to come to you or you wanting to shoot them.
Okay, let me just make the adjustment.
We don't want to hit
That's why I haven't
the
moved my
cleric,
character
though,
yet.
the priest.
Sure, so that's why I try to put it a little bit behind, so that way it just affects the three of them.
Okay, thank you. You could remove your darkness thing on your character.
Get my
No.
giant riot.
Because it's either that or Fireball, but Fireball I think will cost too much.
Okay,
for us.
so
Even-
would you mind putting the spell in the description so I can know what it does? Okay, thank you. Hunger of Hadar. You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. Oh jeez. A 20-foot radius spear of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point with range and lasting for the duration. This void is filled with cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magic, or otherwise can illuminate the area. And creatures fully within the area are blinded. Let me just specify this. Okay. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must make a succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage as milky
damage.
as a watery tentacles from a... Oh my god! Jesus!
Well, actually, if you put it here, it would. If you put it here, it wouldn't hit the. It would hit all of them except for the cleric. So
That's fair enough.
Well, you placed it so it's there.
Still
So
too
yeah,
late now?
yeah, it's too late now. You placed it
Alright.
where you want to place it, so I can't let you. So you're going to target these guys. So let me just. It's a dexterity save, right?
well, they have to end their turn in it.
they
though.
don't. When
it's
they
not
end their-
their turn.
when
They
they
end
end
their
their
turn or begin their
turn.
turn. They have to take the damage.
Okay, so basically it's not their turn yet.
Yeah.
Nope. Well, when?
I mean, we could just start shoving people into it.
Okay, so that's your turn, Layla.
Yes.
Okay,
That is my turn.
okay, now it's this
We'll
guy's.
shout to Layla. We need that We need that priest alive.
Okay, so this guy,
Get him out of
right?
there.
So it's this guy's turn, and he's going to. You see him
He's a
change his
priest.
form. You see him change his form of that of a darker, more menacing creature.
We can't see him.
Wait, you can't see him?
No, we can't see him. It's darkness.
Okay. Okay, well,
We
you
can
just
actually
hear
have-
noises like and
Weird. The spell doesn't actually say it produces an area of darkness. I mean,
yeah.
it says it's a sphere of blackness and
Blackness.
bitter cold, but it doesn't say darkness, and it doesn't say it offers any cover of any kind.
Yeah.
I always.
They are blinded. The enemy.
They
enemy
are
people
blinded.
inside of it.
Yeah, it has to be because they can't see out and we cannot see in because it's an inky black hole, and you can't. and you also.
It doesn't say you can't see
magical
into it.
Through the internet.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you guys are gonna do that. I am gonna make my move.
First things first, he started his turn in there.
Yeah, he starts his turn, so don't I
Oh,
need
damn it.
to make a spell save?
Yes.
No, that'll be at the end of his turn.
Oh no. Okay, so any creature that starts its turn takes automatically 2d6 cold. Okay.
Damage.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
Roll
Thank you.
dexterity if you end in it with acid damage.
Got it. Thank you. I'm learning a lot.
And the terrain is difficult.
Yes, and the terrain
That-
is
this-
difficult. Okay. Sorry. I have a stuffy nose right now, so just give me a moment.
People are saying that it does. That it does create darkness.
Four, and then 5. Okay. So it does create darkness. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. So, okay, so it takes 8 damage. Okay. Let me just get the handy dandy calculator out here. Minus 8 cold. Does this thing have damage resistance?
How are we
Nope.
gonna? How are we gonna mechanically go with the fact that they don't know which way is out? Because they can't see.
Roll dice, and then
Pick a
each number
direction to wander
determines
in.
the direction.
Roll 1d4, see if they go north, east, or west.
Yeah, roll like a 1d4.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So 1 goes north, 2 goes east, 3 goes south, and 4 goes west. Oh, okay. Here we go. It rolled a... Okay.
We shouldn't know which way it goes, so don't tell us because we can't see it.
Yes, actually,
No,
I should
we can see the
actually,
tokens.
actually, hang on. I actually... No.
Hide the tokens.
Yes, I should hide the tokens. Thank you, because they're in this area, so they can't see anything.
Adrian, do you still have Devil Sight?
No, I don't. I got rid of it for Eldritch Sight doesn't work in this area anyways, because it's not darkness, it's dark. It's blackness.
You guys can't see beyond this circle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. Good to know. So that's gonna be this creature's turn. And next is Elma. Okay, now let's see what Elma is gonna do. So Elma just saw this. They don't know what's going on with this creature, so seeing that Elma knows that there are creatures over here, and here, I'm gonna roll a 1d3 to determine which ones are gonna go. So 1's gonna be this one, 2 is gonna be this one, and 3 is gonna be the other one. Okay, good to know. And they are going to be using their longbow for this. 20 hits. Right?
Who was he firing at?
This guy. So, okay, 20, and they have a type of thing. So, yeah, so these creatures are different. So these creatures don't have a shield. These guys just like have like kind of like a long spear-like arm with tiny little spears on it. And so yeah, so shoots, hits, and the damage is gonna be 1. And the damage is gonna be 1d8 plus 3 piercing on this creature. That's gonna be 5 piercing damage. Okay. -5. Make that... Okay, 5 halved by 2 is gonna be 3, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah. So... Bzing! Hits, but it doesn't appear to be affecting it as much. So yeah. So that's Bramble's turn. And next is going to be Shala. And Shala is then going to say, no, it can't be these creatures. These creatures are supposed to be... No. Shala is then going to move up here, and she's going to look at this creature over here, and she is going to take a firebolt shot, or maybe... Yes, a firebolt. Firebolt. I need to know what firebolt. So yeah, just give me a moment. Okay, you hurl a bolt of fire at a creature. Okay, it's a ranged spell attack. Okay. So yeah. She hits this creature. And... No, I need to roll. And she's a wizard, so... I don't remember what her intelligence was. I didn't really make it, but let's just say... Maybe... For the time being... That maybe? I'll come up with something better. Okay, hits, and she deals... 2d10. So she deals 15 fire damage on this creature. So yeah. Minus 15. Okay. And that's Shala's turn. And she... Okay, next is Adrian. So yeah, Adrian, what are you gonna do?
Adrian will say to Layla, get rid of the darkness. We can't let them escape. We don't know where they're going. And also we can't let the priest die either. And then
This
Adrian...
guy, right? This guy? You're talking about this guy?
No, he's referring to the guy with the purple.
Oh, this guy.
The guy that's somewhere in here.
Yeah.
Who's this guy right here?
That is your skeleton.
That's your skeleton, my
that no
man.
longer exists at the moment.
Yes, but I will keep...
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys, like, yeah.
Okay, then never mind. Still says we can't let them escape because we don't know which way they're going. Maybe keep it out for this. At least it did some good damage. But if they move out this way, they could run away in the opposite direction and cause some bad stuff.
Yep.
Matron says, and he will then cast his putrid right here.
Okay. Wait. since you
It
can't,
has a range of 90 feet.
yeah, but you need to have visual confirmation where the guy is, so you could do your summon. But since you know where in the general vicinity that he is, then I would say yes, you could summon him.
Okay. He,
Actually, hang
He'll
on.
place
Let me control by Adrian and me. Okay, now you can control this guy. So you can place him where you want him to be.
I'll put him here then, because that's where I can see. And I'll command it to attack.
So it's an action. It's an action to summon, and it's a
Yeah.
bonus action.
Free action to command it.
Okay.
And I'll command it to attack the furthest enemy. So it'll go over there on its turn, and then
What's the amount of walking speed this thing can do? Like how much movement can it do? Okay. Yeah, you should be able to make it.
And then Adrian will run over to here. With its using bonus action to take out his sword.
To summon his flame tongue from the pocket dimension. Okay.
Yes, and that's his turn.
Okay, and then it's this guy's turn because he's gonna act on your turn.
Yeah. Here, it's a bit lengthy, but I'll post it anyways.
Which one are you doing exactly?
The putrid again.
Um.
And then.
Okay. Wait.
Then it'll attack.
Oh, wait. Okay. Okay. The festering aura, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's what you're doing. Festering.
Yeah, festering. It's the putrid which has the festering aura, and the rotting claw attack.
Okay. So which one are you doing? Festering aura or rotting claw?
Oh, those are passive abilities for the putrid.
Okay.
So they occur. So festering aura occurs. Any creature other than you that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spirit must make a Constitution saving throw or be poisoned until the start of their next turn. And
okay.
then
So what actions are you going to be doing? What actions is this?
rotting
creature?
claw attack.
Okay. So make the attack roll.
So it's the same as a. I'll just use the attack roll for my as an Eldritch Blast because it's the same. Bonuses.
Miss.
Okay, that's its turn then.
Okay. Next is Yusugi, and she is, let's see, she can move up to 30 feet, so okay, or move up to here. Just have a feeling that's what she might do. And she's going to use her longsword. Hits. And the damage. And it's going to be 1d10. That's going to be 6 damage. But since this is not magical, it's gonna be halved, so it's gonna be only 3 damage. So yeah. And that's her turn. Next are these guys. So let me first make the rolls for the guys that's inside the darkness thing over here. So they need to make a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage. Okay, so
That's at the end of their turn. They take 2d6
they-
cold damage.
no, wait,
Yeah.
no. You have to roll because they're starting their turn, so you have to roll 2 separate cold damage stuff. You have to roll 2d6 cold damage for the guys that are still inside the circle.
Correct.
So yeah, make the roll. I'm learning about this spell. I'm learning.
Oh. They started their turn. Sorry,
Yeah, they're starting their turn. So you need to make the
Let me roll.
2d6 roll. Okay, that's 7. And this is magical, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
And did they end their turns in there?
No.
They haven't ended their turn yet.
They have not. They have not,
Okay.
because remember, they're all going on the same initiative to keep
Alright.
combat, moving and flowing.
Moving.
Yeah,
Okay.
the only way for them to escape is if they do a main action dash. Because
That, or they figure out where to go. Like I said,
yeah.
yeah. So
Yes,
I'm
they
going.
can
I'm
somehow figure out
going.
the right
I'm
direction.
going to do the guys in the circle after I do the guys that are in this section. Okay, so so this guy, he's gonna take a shot at. Let's see. Has 3 targets. Actually, make that 4. So I'm gonna roll. Four. So 1's gonna be the skeleton. 2 is gonna be Nail. 3 is gonna be Shala, and then 4 is gonna be Emma. Okay, it's gonna take a shot at Shala.
First, the one that's right. This one is shooting her.
No, this one is shooting. This one is shooting.
Oh, okay.
This one.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that. So yeah, give me a moment. I am just using the information that I have for wizards for a moment in the player's handbook, which I need to find the wizarding. There we go. Equipment. Okay, but since she is wearing leathers of sorts, just give me a moment. She's wearing leather, so it's that, so it is going to miss. Just making sure. So it misses. Then this creature over here is then gonna move kind of like over here and is gonna get in between these rocks here so he could have some cover. Next is gonna be this guy, and you see that the spikes on this guy's arm and everything on the spear-like, blade-like arm shift, and it's then gonna like go in for a strike at, let's see, Adrian's gonna be 1. Yusuke is gonna be 2. It's gonna come after you, Adrian. And it is going to make an attack roll. And what's your AC?
17. Or, no, 21 because of my shield.
Wait, your shield? Your shield
Yeah.
spell?
No, just the regular shield. The
Okay.
spiked shield that I...
Okay, okay.
have-
Well, regardless, it's gonna hit.
Wow.
Yeah, it rolled high. It rolled high. And this thing's gonna be a... Oh, 15 slashing with necrotic damage.
Okay.
Okay, next is gonna be this guy's turn. The guy
Hey,
near
can
you.
you have him do a con save? That guy.
Yeah, he has to do a con save as
Yeah,
soon as
yeah,
he
but
starts his turn.
yeah, so yeah,
It's just immune to being poisoned.
yeah. Poisoned.
Yeah.
So basically,
Poison to make... You have disadvantage to attack rolls and ability checks.
this thing is immune to being poisoned since it is kind of like an undead type creature. So this thing is then going to take a swipe at your putrid. Yeah, sure. What's the AC for your putrid?
14.
Okay, it misses. And now I'm going to do the guys that are within the thing. So again, I am going to roll a 1d4 to determine where 1 is going to go. Okay, and I said 3 was going to be south, right? So... Yeah, okay. Bop, 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 bop. Bobbing! Okay, this guy moves there and is going to take a attack. Let's see.
To get there, he has half movement because it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, so since he was kind of there. So 30 divided by 2 is 15, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
So he would be right here, but he could still hit Layla, Emma, or the cleric.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Rolling a 1d3. Emma is going to be 1, the cleric is going to be 2, and Layla is going to be 3. Layla, I hope you are going to be back soon.
I'm back.
You are being attacked by this creature.
Of course.
20 plus 5. What's your AC?
11.
It hits.
With... Is it above us?
It rolled an 18 to hit.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. And this thing is gonna come at you with its kind of like long sword-esque type blade. Except it's a bit longer and a bit more heavier. So it's kind of like a long sword being used with 2 hands.
But
9 damage of necrotic.
that
And
hurts, but guess
Yep.
what?
yeah, so oh, lucky me.
I was...
Okay, do I need to make a dexterity save?
Give me a second. You. He needs. Yes, dexterity save.
Okay. 1d20 plus. Fails.
Alright. Things pulled back.
Takes
Unless-
5 damage.
Of course, unless it's resistant, but either way. First. Oh, yes?
No. It
Nope.
hits.
No, I lose. No. Yeah, that's fair. That was just to see if I maintain my concentration for hunger attack.
And I think you failed, right?
Yeah, I fail. Yeah.
Okay. Meaning the circle will be gone, so let me just first do the damage for this creature. Okay. 36. Okay, and with that, the thing drops, and let me just go to GM layer to put these guys back in the token layer. So yeah, so with the thing gone now, this guy is now going to move, and he sees what is happening, and he is going to go for you, Nail. And he is going to attack you. Okay, 1d20 plus that. 24.
Of course that hits.
Yeah, these guys are not like the previous ones you fought. These guys are a bit more evolved. And that's going to be 11 necrotic damage. And I do believe I did try to hit your putrid, correct?
Yeah, but he
Agent?
missed.
Yeah, but he missed. Okay,
Yeah.
Good. Just checking. Next is Nail. But I need okay, so who got hit? Nail got hit, Layla got hit, and Adrian got hit, correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I need you guys to roll Constitution saves for me. Okay. Nail, Layla, you succeeded. Adrian, at the start of your next turn, until okay, no wait, hang on. It's kind of like poison damage, but it's different. At the start of your next turn, you take half. No, hang on. Sorry, it's a new effect, and I'm testing it. You're gonna take about 2d6 necrotic damage at the start of your turn, and the effect will last for a minute.
That's pretty OP.
Again, I'm testing. I'm beta testing it.
2D, because I suggest giving the players a chance to save on sort of each of their turns. So.
Yeah. At the end of your turn. You could try to save against this. But like I said, okay, the effect will last for a minute. Which
Yes,
is...
so what happens if you get hit again?
If you get hit again, like, you're already affected, so you don't need to make a Constitution save. You're already affected.
Mm.
So yeah. So, Nail, it's your move.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, you're getting behind the rocks for some cover.
I need to click.
Okay, Misty Step, you're getting within range of Adrian, correct?
And I'm blessing Adrian.
Okay, I will put the effects.
What's her name? And him, it.
Okay, and Elma. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
those 3 people with the bless.
And okay, wait. So you were here. You moved. Okay, that, and you're gonna use Misty Step.
No, I used Misty Step to get here.
You would have been able to get there.
Yeah, and get swung at by this guy.
Oh, smart.
No attack of opportunities.
Yeah, you're learning. Okay, Layla, it's your turn, unless Snail, you ended your turn.
Yeah, I mean, I used my bonus action and my regular action, so I don't really have much.
Okay.
And I moved 30 feet, so I can't move either.
No, you use misstep to move up to 30 feet. You still have your move action.
I'm good.
Okay. Layla, it's your move.
Alright. Think of this. Has this man... Well, he has taken damage. Let's see what I can do. What am I going to do? Magic missile. And...
Which ones?
Sorry. All of them at this guy. Sorry, I was trying to see if I could get it to roll. I don't know why it didn't roll it.
It rolls them one at a time for whatever reason. So you have to click it the number of times you want to use it.
Okay.
And it's a first level, or you're doing
Second level.
Second level, and that produces 4, correct?
So you need to roll it twice more.
Yeah, so 2 more. Okay, so 6, 7, 8, so 12 force damage on this guy.
Plus 4 because I forgot.
Yeah, plus 4. And
the 4 seconds.
Yeah, and you already did an attack on this guy with Hellish Rebuke. So okay, so 12 plus the 4, so that would be 16. Plus the psychic, which would be 17. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure. So you attack this guy, and this creature is like, Tai kini atuai, and that's it. Next is the big bad over here. This guy. Let's see what this guy can do. So as soon as the thing drops, you now see this creature for what it really looks like. It really let me just get the pictures ready.
Here's a question. Were they speaking Infernal?
No, they are not speaking Infernal.
Okay, just checking.
This seems to be different. So just give me a moment to find what I need to look for. So give me a moment. I'm just going to copy image and put that in the game chat. There we go. So this is what the creature you see before you. That was this guy over here. So this is what the creature over here looks like. If you go to game chat in Discord.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like
Lifted.
What?
Is that an lithid?
Uh,
Mind Flayer?
It looks
If-
like a shadow demon.
He has tentacles in his mouth. I don't know why.
No, he has tentacles outside his mouth. It's just
Well-
because they look very similar to his coloration.
Well, you have no idea what this thing's, because this thing looks different. It has this, but it seems to be affected by this corruption, so you don't know what's what. And this thing is going to... Let's see, what can it do? What can it do? Okay. 30. Let's see. Let's see what it could do. Oh, here we go. Hide from us. There we go. Okay. So yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna make a 1d4 roll to see what target it's gonna go after. Putrid is gonna be 1, Emma is gonna be 2, Layla is gonna be 3, Adrian's gonna be 4. Okay, Emma. This creature, so this creature kind of like moves up around there, and then vanishes into a pile of smoke and appears right in front of you, and is going to take an attack on you with its claws. And since it is near an ally, it will have advantage if I am correct remembering. Correct? That this attack would have advantage. Hello?
No, I mean there are abilities that allow that to happen, but
No.
that's,
Like they're within, like these two are allies, so basically they would have it because if they're within 5 feet.
Do they have pack tactics?
that's the ability. Flanking, they'd have to be on opposite sides of the target.
Okay, wait. So this guy was here, so that means okay. So it was here, 30, and then.
I mean, pack tactics is the ability that allows things like goblins to have advantage when they're next to other goblins. And it's specific to things with pack tactics. So a creature with pack tactics next to a creature with pack tactics that are allies gain an advantage. So, like, wolves and goblins both have that ability, I think. I think certain wolves do.
Got it. Thank you. So, for the purpose of this, since this is a new classification of beast, of a corrupted thing, I would say, like, again, I am beta testing, but I did, like, it did use an ability as a bonus action to move. So, like, it moved there, but it can move a couple of more feet or so to get in a flanking position. So, yeah. But no. It would just be a 1d20 plus. Okay, there we go. What's your AC? Layla, what's your AC?
11.
Hits.
Of course. Did it hit for over 16, by the way?
I'm about to, yeah, it hit over 16. And it's going to deal... Roll 2d6 plus 3... 14 necrotic damage.
Anything else?
No, and as soon as the turn ends, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me. It has the same effect as the minions. Okay, the DV to succeed is 15, so you succeeded.
I just beat it.
Yeah, you just succeeded by the skin of your teeth. So let's see. Elma is here. Elma is going to take a shot at this guy, who is behind rocks, unless the longbow would be able to shoot, so could possibly hit the guy near the putrid, possibly.
There's also this guy too as well.
Yeah, but he's in cover, so there's the possibility it might not. So, yeah, or it could move to go attack this guy, or like try to attack this guy. So,
I mean, a melee attack against this guy has advantage because they're flanking him.
Yeah. So, yeah, Elma is going to drop their longbow and use their battle axe. And yeah, 23 hits. And is going to deal 1d8 plus 3, I believe. No, 5. 1d8 plus 5 damage. And that's going to be 8, and since it's not magical, it's just going to deal 4 damage. But you could tell that the creature in front of you, Layla, it is looking bad. It is looking very bad right now. And that's going to be Emma's turn. Next is Shala. So Shala is going to cast... give me a moment here. He's going to cast... Okay, lightning. I'm trying to find it, but it's not. D&D lightning bolt. There we go.
Ow.
Unless. Okay. Okay. School evocation. Stroke of lightning forming a line of 100 feet. Okay. Yeah. So she's gonna like channel it from her staff and like attack this thing. So this is gonna be a... Okay, that. So GM roll 1d20, and I do believe I said it was gonna be stat maybe. Okay, misses. The attack misses. Yeah, so... Wait, this is an attack, so... Unless... Okay, so point, shoot, and... Okay, so it doesn't require an attack roll, does it? Lightning bolt?
No, it's just a saving throw.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So it's gonna be 20 plus that for the saving throw. Okay, well, regardless, it succeeds.
It takes half.
Yeah, so on a failed save, takes that or half as much. Okay, so it's gonna be 86. Whoa. 8d6 lightning damage, and Jesus. Okay, so 27 divided by 2, it's gonna be 13.
If she aims it properly, she can actually hit both these two guys and possibly this guy too as well.
Well,
If she goes like to here.
If she aims it properly, she can do a lot of things, depending on what kind of wizard she is. She can even exclude spots to prevent it from killing you.
She's an evocation wizard? Yeah, she can do that then.
no, she's not an evocation wizard. She's a divination wizard. She's a
Okay.
divination wizard, so no, she can't. So yeah, so yeah, that's one saving throw on one guy. So another saving throw on the big bad over here. And I do believe the DV is going to be her spellcasting modifier. So it's 8 plus the proficiency, which is 2 plus her spellcasting modifier is that. So yeah, 8 plus 2, 10 plus 3. So yeah, just succeeds. Just succeeds. And then next is the other guy. Fails. Okay. So these two take half damage, while this guy takes full damage. So 13. Okay, so 13. So that means. Okay. That, and then for big bad over here. No one has attacked the big bad at all, except for Layla with her
Hunger of Hagar.
that and her hellish rebuke.
Oh wait. That wasn't on the purple guy. It was on the other one.
Oh right. Sorry, my apologies. Adrian, you attacked this guy, correct?
Yes, so swing bonus action.
No, I'm not done. But did you attack him on this turn? No. The only person that did attack was Emma. Okay, so making
No,
sure.
I haven't attacked him yet because I
just-
cast.
Yeah, you casted your putrid. I know. I'm making sure. I just want to make sure who has gone and who hasn't, so I don't get the HP
wait.
mixed up. So yeah, this guy takes the full brunt of lightning bolts, and just like and you see it like a big chunk hole through it, and you see that it's like beginning to reform. Not in the sense that it's regenerating. It's just like trying to sustain its physical form. So yeah, that is going to be Shala's turn. Now, Adrian, it's your turn.
So it's healing or whatever? Or what?
No, it's not. It's not healing. It does not have regeneration. I'm saying that
It's just reforming.
Yeah. It blasted the hole, but the hole is reforming. As in, it's kind of like doing that.
It's like a slime that's just oozing back into shape after getting smacked really hard.
Yes, that's what it's doing. So this thing is trying to maintain its mass, basically.
Okay, Adrian will attack it once, just in case.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
24.
24 hits. So how much damage is that?
That is 15 damage.
15 damage total. Okay. Is that? Sorry. Is
It's
that
magical.
No, I know. But you know what? I'm not gonna say because you already did the action, so you can't undo it. So yeah, this thing is looking bad.
Is it still alive?
Yeah, it's barely holding on. It's barely holding on to its form.
Okay, attack again.
Oh wait, I forgot you have a double attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. So yeah, it hits.
11 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Where that hole is, I'll cut in half, I guess.
Okay, so where the hole is, you're gonna like insert the blade in and just basically bisect it by the side,
Yeah,
or
sure.
just like go straight from the head down or something.
I
to
was
the
thinking just horizontally.
Okay, you do that.
And then I saw my movement.
Yes.
Move over to here. And then bonus action. Sonda form.
Bonus action Sonda form. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As a bonus
That's
action,
my
you
turn.
enter a battle stance that only chooses the strikes. The user has disadvantage but gains double damage, and that's a rank 1. Next is Elma. No, not
It's my
Elma.
putrid's turn.
Oh right. Your putrid's turn. Right. Your turn.
Yes.
But you know, like it happens. Okay, so you're gonna make it.
22.
22 hits.
Okay. I think it was a D6.
Check your effects. Check the effects.
Yeah.
You should have the spell on you.
Yeah. D6 plus 3 plus the spell. Okay. Yeah,
Make,
D6 plus.
Yeah,
plus,
roll the damage.
6.
Roll the damage. Okay.
So 8 damage. Magical.
8 magical damage. Yeah, that does it. Okay. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, now it is Elma. Not Elma's. Sorry, Yusuke's turn. And you were also blessed, by the way. You were also blessed.
Oh, yeah, well, it didn't matter. I hit both.
Yeah. I forgot about the whole blessings thing. So yeah. Yeah, it's gonna come up here and try to help you guys with the big bad over here. She is going to make her attack roll, and since you guys are flanking this thing, she will have advantage. No wait, why am I doing that when I could actually roll for her to do the attack? Oh my god. Sorry, and she is using her longsword. And okay, yeah, that hits. And she is using both hands for wait. Yeah, actually, yeah, it does hit. Okay, that's gonna be roll 1d10 plus. Sorry, I'm a bit slow, guys. I'm a bit slow.
It's okay.
Yeah, and that's gonna be 4 stats, so 12 divided by 2, that's gonna be 6. So 6 damage on this creature. So that minus 6. Okay, and that is again, I forgot the bless, but it really doesn't matter because it would have hit. Next is the minions. Okay, so minion over here is going to, let's see, who can he hit? He could hit Shala, hit him, could hit you, but can't hit anybody else, or hit the putrid. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. GM roll 1d4. 1 is going to be Putrid, 2 is going to be Shala, 3 is going to be Emma, and 4 is going to be Adrian. Okay, this thing is going after the Putrid. 1d20 plus 5. No, plus 3. What's the AC for your Putrid?
14.
What?
It's 14.
Okay, so it hits. And it's going to deal... 1... No, not 1. Sorry. Need to look at this thing for a moment. And it's going to deal... Yeah, it's going to deal... 1d10 plus that. It's going to be dealing 10 necrotic damage on this creature, on your Putrid.
The Putrid's immune to necrotic damage.
Okay. So it just fires and like... And yeah. So that's this guy.
Just absorbs into him, I guess. Does
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, it just absorbs. Next is gonna be this guy. Let's see. He can attack this guy, but if he moves, he could then probably shoot you guys. So, yeah, this guy's gonna move, and your Putrid has an attack of opportunity. So roll for the attack of opportunity.
Okay. 22.
22 hits.
9 damage.
9 damage. Not bad, not bad. Not bad, not bad. So... 9 damage? Okay. That means... over here... Okay. Still alive, this thing's still alive, but now it has the freedom to take a shot at you guys. So let's see. Could attack... Okay. GM roll 1d3. 1 is gonna be Shala, 2 is gonna be Emma, 3 is gonna be Adrian. Is gonna be attacking Shala. Okay, okay. Okay, here we go. GM roll 1d20 plus that. Misses. Like, miss. Okay. So did this guy, it's now this guy's turn, and then this guy's turn. So first off, this guy is going to... Let's see, what can he do? He could go after this. Okay, let me see what he could do. Okay, that. He could go that way, or he could go this way, or here. A lot of options. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, okay. Can do a lot. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shala is going to be 1. The cleric's going to be 2. Emma's going to be 3. Adrian's going to be 4. Yusuke is going to be 5. And Layla is going to be 6. Okay. It is not this guy's good luck. And if I do recall, I'm using the basic NPC thing for the cleric. Like a...
Has the cleric have a turn? Did he do anything?
No,
He hasn't done anything.
Yeah,
he's just cowering in fear.
Yeah, he's not built for combat, so...
He's not very good with the whole turn undead thing either.
Yeah, no. Sorry, I'm looking what he. Okay, he's a priest. Okay, there we go. Priest. He's a priest. He has. Okay. Yeah. So he has some spells, but he's more in the sense of like not doing anything. So yeah.
He could heal us.
Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah.
no. Like again, he's like a priest in training, but he's considered a priest. So. Okay, let's see if it hits. 10 is the amount, and the AC, okay, misses. Next is gonna be this guy. So let's see. He can attack. Elma could move up to get flanking against Adrian. Okay, get flanking against Layla. So I am going to roll a 1d3. Emma's going to be 1, Adrian's going to be 2, Layla's going to be 3. Okay, Adrian. He's going to move up here. Still within 5 feet. So no attack of opportunity. And he's going to swing at you. And since it is flanking, he has advantage. Okay, misses. Misses. Cannot seem to hit you. And Nail.
Sorry, who was trying to hit?
This guy was trying to hit you, but missed. Okay, missed.
Okay. My first 2 attacks are going to go against this guy. My second 2 attacks are going to go against this guy.
You're using magic missile.
I am using magic missile, yes. Give
Okay.
me a second.
No worries. Oh.
That should be the 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so.
Yep.
Okay. So first one was gonna be this guy. Was this guy attacked?
8.
Okay, wait, hang.
Perfect 8 and 8.
8 and 8. Okay, so like I'm just trying to integrate who's hit and who's not. Okay, so who recently dealt 9 damage?
Oh, Putrid did 9 damage to the first guy, the one that's further away.
Okay, good. Just making sure. So you're gonna do 8 damage on this guy.
Yep.
Okay.
And 8 damage on the guy that's in cover.
Got it. So yeah. And I do believe he was hit by Elma a couple of times, but wasn't able to do much. So yeah, so that minus 8, you said? Perfect 8. Okay. Damage.
3 and 5, and then a 4 and 4.
Okay. So yeah, you attack and like boom, boom. That's your turn. Next is going to be Layla.
Actually, are any of my companions like dying?
I am.
Layla, you're like
Oh
dying.
wait, shit, wait. Adrian, I forgot to say that like on your previous turn you had to
The Constitution saving throw?
yeah, but you first take 2d6 necrotic damage. So you take 7 necrotic damage, and then at the end of your turn you could try to make a save. So make a Constitution save. I forgot. Okay, you succeed and the effect wears off. Okay, good. I immediately forgot that. And yeah, and remember, you're still under the effect of that thing by that creature, so you can only move up to half your movement.
Okay.
Just making sure you remember that. Nail, what was that?
I'm rolling healing for Layla, who is dying.
Oh, this is the bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. I heal for
5.
5. Alright.
Okay, Layla,
I mean,
it's
it's
your
only
turn.
d6s, but it's bonus d6s, so.
Okay, so Layla, it's your move. What are you gonna do?
Alright. Let me just check something. Gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the big guy.
On the big bad over here?
Yes, the purple one. At level... Sorry, at level 3, that shouldn't... let me roll the other 2 d6s. It was... I casted it at 3rd level.
Okay. So... Okay. So what's the amount of damage?
The amount of damage is...
18 psychic.
18 plus 1.
Okay,
Actually,
so
it's 20. So yeah, 19, 20. I mean, 19.
Okay. And it
Right.
has to make a wisdom save, correct?
Let me post it for you. I believe it's... It must make...
Wisdom saving throw.
Yes, wisdom.
On a fail, if a fail, on a fail saving throw, it takes 3d6. I'm guessing upcasting to 5. You must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Okay, and okay. What's your DC for your wisdom?
It has to roll a 15.
Okay, 15. Got it. Fails.
So it now must
takes the full damage and has to run away.
To run away, taking off attacks.
Okay, you said 19, correct?
Yes, 19 total.
Okay. Okay, and it has to take off where exactly?
As far
Away.
away from me.
Away from
So
you.
yes, so any direction.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with
Hearing
any of
nothing but
this
a loud
directions.
static noise.
I'm assuming it should flee in any of these directions, because it wouldn't make sense for it to run away from her by running this way.
It's gonna take off attacks anyway, so...
Yeah.
It's usually the exact opposite direction. If it's like fear or something like this.
Yeah.
Which is why I pointed out into these directions. These are all would be all considered
Well-
opposites.
Not entirely. So, and it has to use like the amount of speed. So basically, like that.
Yeah, it'll run to its max speed, so if it's 30 feet, it'll run out to like there.
Okay. Got it. Got it.
And
my
it's
dude.
using up its reaction to do so.
Yeah.
Which is the only time you can move during a reaction.
It has incorporeal movement.
Why would... Okay.
Why is it over there?
It has to move away from you, so I'm choosing where it's going. And remember, incorporeal movement means this thing can move through other creatures and objects if they were difficult to train. It takes 5 or 1d10 force damage if it ends its turn inside an object.
So it should move
Can
to
it do that
here.
as a bonus action? Can it,
Yeah.
or a reaction?
But doesn't that make it a reaction though?
That's a question. It has to be a reaction.
Don't they have to use something to be able to
No,
do
no,
that?
no,
though?
okay, no, okay. Incorporeal movement means it can move through objects.
Yes, it's an incorporeal creature, but it couldn't move its
Okay,
full 30
so it can
feet.
do
It
that.
moved through a creature because they're difficult terrain.
Does it have that as a passive?
25.
Is it a passive? That's what.
Yes, incorporeal
And-
form would be a passive.
Okay, that's fair, like a ghost.
Like
so it
ghosts.
can do
Ghosts
that.
all have incorporeal form. But if it moved through her, it wouldn't be able to move 5 feet. It
And
would have
we'll
to
still
move
get
10
opportunity
feet through.
attacks.
I do feel that's a bit weird considering it has to, well, move away from me. But fair, you know what, whatever.
Any direction is away.
Yeah.
It's taking off attacks.
Yes.
Does 12 is 24 hit?
Yes, 24 hits.
I ignore the psychic damage.
And 14 slashing and fire damage.
Okay, okay, so 14 damage from Adrian and...
I think I miss.
Yeah, you miss. There's also Yusugi, who also has an attack of opportunity. That one, that attack also miss. Okay, so only Adrian's attack hits.
Mm-hmm.
And you deal how much damage?
14.
Okay. This thing is starting to bleed its black ichor goo.
Did you add her blessing?
Oh shit, right. Thank you for reminding me. 1d4. Okay, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, it would hit. It would hit.
Oh wait,
it would hit.
I do double slashing damage, so it's
No,
actually...
no. As a reaction, you can only do one attack per reaction.
Yes, but I have Tento form up.
No, you have Sanda.
Sanda.
Sanda form.
Sanda form, that doubles the base damage of the attack.
Okay. So that means 14 plus 14 is...
So 18...
20.
18 plus 5, so 23 damage
Wait,
instead.
Is it? No, it's 14. So double, so 14 times 2 is 28.
Okay.
Because it's double damage, so times 2.
Yeah.
So yeah. So okay, so then it can't because you kill it. So yeah. How do you want to do this?
Before it gets away, I thrust through it, barely missing Layla. Well, precisely, like with great precision, I stab it, and that precision also makes me also miss Layla too as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. So as it was about to move, you just thrust it up and like. As you then see this creature begin to shrivel and just turn into slime and goo as it just deforms and melts off of your sword onto the ground.
Nice.
I'll make sure to collect some later.
Okay. So that was Layla's turn, so this thing is now dead. Let me find the skull and crossbones here. And remove that. So yeah. So the boss is dead. So yeah. Next is Elma. No. Yeah, Elma. Elma's going to move up here and attack this guy. So it would have
flanking.
Yes, flanking. Utilizing the flanking because I know you guys are going to utilize the flanking. Why am I rolling that when I can roll from the sheet? Oh my god, it's so hard using these things. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so battle axe. Okay, 22 hits, and it's gonna be 1d8 plus 5. That's gonna be 3 slashing on this thing. But it
only 3?
is... No, only 3, because remember these things have, like, damage resistance. 9. Yeah. No, wait. Shit. Hang on. Oh my god, hang on.
It's divided by 3.
Half of 9 is,
4.
4, yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Well, regardless, he kills it. Okay. So, that's its turn. that's Emma's turn. Next is gonna be Shala, and Shala is going to, let's see. Okay, Firebolt has range, so yeah, it's gonna hit. Okay, that's gonna D20 plus 24 hits, gonna roll and takes 2d10 fire damage. And so the putrid attacked, so yeah. Okay. So 27 minus 13. It's gonna be that. Okay. Still up, and that's Shala's turn. Adrian, it's your move.
Okay, so this guy's just right here.
Yeah.
Still? Okay, Adrian will move over to here. He wouldn't get flanking. Actually, he wouldn't get flanking.
No,
so.
no. If you moved here, then you would be, since Shala is like opposite.
That's inside a tree though.
You could move to any of these 3 spots.
Yeah. Yeah.
And get flanking.
Yeah, any of these spots, you would get flanking.
Okay, he'll move to here then.
Yeah, because Shala and the cleric priest guy here. Yeah. So yeah, which one are you attacking?
This one second. 30 feet. He will. He doesn't need advantage to kill it. Shala will kill it soon.
Okay.
Okay, so 13.
Miss. 28 hits.
Yeah.
No wait, 27 actually hits.
Yeah.
So
40 damage.
dead. Dead.
Okay, and he. So he. How many movement did he? So he was right here, I think. So he used 15 feet of movement. That's his full movement. So that's his turn. And then after that, the putrid will run over to this guy.
And make an attack roll.
And yeah.
Roll the attack. Hits.
20. And the d6 damage. 11 damage.
11?
Yes.
Barely alive, this thing. It's barely alive. Is that it? Is that it, Adrian? Adrian, is that it?
Yeah, that's his turn.
Okay, just making sure. Gonna move up. No, wait, hang on. Here. And I kept forgetting that she also has extra attack. Ugh, my head. Well, it doesn't regardless counts, but... Gonna dash right up here. And make sure to get flanking. And that's gonna be her turn. Minions' turns. Let's see. Minion near your putrid is going to attack. What's your putrid's AC?
Even if he hits, he does no damage because he's immune to necrotic.
Yeah, I know, but it doesn't know that.
It's 14.
Okay, well, misses. Okay, now GM roll. Okay. Who wants to make a call? Call high or low.
Hi.
Okay. Okay. The creature is gonna run away. So yeah, the creature runs away. It's gonna be right around here in the tree line. So yeah, Nail, it's your move.
Well, that's what I'm gonna do.
Again at second level?
Yep.
Okay.
And all of them going to the guy that's running away.
Jesus, okay, so how much damage is that?
17.
17? Okay, okay, not bad. You hit the creature and everything. Okay. Okay. You managed to... What's the range on magic missile?
120 feet.
Okay, because this guy is dashing, so he's about 60 feet from his spot where he was. So he was here, so he's like 60 feet away right now. But yeah, you managed to hit him. Okay. Next is Layla. Unless you want to use your bonus action to heal.
Nope.
Okay.
This fight looks like it's wrapping up.
Alright. Layla, it's your move. Layla? Oh, okay. Hang on.
Oh yeah, they're deafened.
Hey.
Sorry, I was doing something.
No, it's fine. It's
Okay.
your move.
Alright.
So-
which enemies are left
So
alive?
this guy is here and this guy is running away. He's currently 60 feet from his spot, so he's dashing.
Dashing. That can't be allowed.
Yeah,
How
from
injured is he?
he looks pretty injured. He's pretty hardy still, but
We can't let them run. We can't.
yeah, but this
they'll
guy looks very bad. This guy looks very bad.
Lethal
He's
or
fine.
non-lethal? Do you
Lethal.
want me to capture lethal?
Do you think we
Very
can
well.
interrogate these creatures?
You never know. Either way. Magic missile at 2nd level.
On the guy that's running away.
Yes.
Okay.
1, 2, 1.
How much is that?
4. Give me a second.
14 on the magic missiles.
Yes.
14.
I think it's 18 with all the psychic damage added on. Unless that just adds on once.
Yeah, 18.
Okay. So, from what you could tell from the distance, this thing is starting to look very bad. This thing is starting to bleed the black ichor goo. These two are bleeding heavily now.
It's all on this one, by the
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying both targets are that. So that's your turn?
Walk up closer to it.
Okay.
Out of the way of
Yeah.
them in case they want to kill it.
Yeah, okay.
Don't
Next
blow.
is
I'll
gonna...
try to hypnotic pattern it so that it stops moving. Or should I just attack it magic or with Eldritch Blast?
Eldritch
I'd
Blast.
just go with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
I'm taking...
Okay, and now it's Emma's turn.
I assume
Now-
Arima would just walk up to this guy and stab him with his axe.
Well, it depends on what Emma can do. It depends on what spells. Ooh, has this. Okay, let me look up what this does. In D&D Entangle. Okay, Entangle. Grasping weeds and vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot square starting from a point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in the area into the difficult terrain. So 20 foot. A creature in the area when you cast the spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained by the entangling plants. Until the spell ends, a creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against the save. Okay, good to know. So, yeah, why not? Emma is going to use Entangle, and the spell DC for this is going to be 12. So let's see if the guy will succeed on the strength save. Succeeds. This guy succeeds. Unless there's... Okay. But it's... Okay, but it's still difficult terrain, so it's gonna move half its movement within the 20-foot square. Okay. Next is Shala, and Shala's gonna move up here and just take a shot with her firebolt cantrip. D20 plus that. Hits and deals 2d10 fire. Headshot!
Nice.
Okay. So that's Charlotte's turn. Next is...
Is it dead? Or is it still living?
This guy's dead. But this guy is still alive, but he's in the entangled area of effect of Elma's entangled spell. So area, so the 20-foot area that this creature's in is with difficult terrain. So I will put
My turn.
I'll put that for difficult terrain. So next is you, Adrian. What are you gonna do? This thing is currently 60 foot away.
He will run 15 feet, so that's about here. Right, yeah, that's 15 feet. And shoot it with Eldritch Blast. That's 2 attack rolls.
Make the attack.
Don't have advantage, so 28 and
28
21.
Hits. 28 hits and 21 hits.
Not sure why it rolled twice. But
Oh,
okay.
because your first one was critical and it assumed you got the critical.
Okay, so... Nice. Okay, so 15 damage.
Why 15?
He
Because
rolled
both...
for 5 and then he rolls again for 10.
Yeah.
Wait, repeat that?
He rolled a 5, then he rolled a 10.
Oh wait, so is Eldritch Blast a 2d10?
No, it's a 1d10.
No, it's a 1d10,
7
but...
doesn't
He's at a
count.
level where he fires twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
And because he
regardless.
set
Well,
his
regardless.
thing to automatically advantage.
Well, regardless, it's dead unless you were trying to do a non-lethal.
You can't do
Magic can't
non-lethal
do
magic,
non-lethal.
but... I wasn't trying to... I was trying to kill it.
Yeah. Well, regardless, combat is over. And you're now back in the forest. So yeah, combat is over. What are you guys gonna do?
Burn
If
the
we have the
bodies.
burn bodies.
Okay, let
But
me
it does
just...
seem that the army may be more infested with cultists than we expected.
let me
Well,
just-
actually, we were expecting a lot of people infested with cultists, so
How many more groups do we have to purge?
This
Essentially?
was the last group because 2 groups came instead of 1.
yes.
I think that's the first alarm bell that went off. 2
Mhm.
instead of 1.
Yeah.
Well, let's just burn the lesser bodies, and then I can use magic missile to root around through the greater thing, see if it has anything on it. No,
So
that's
you
great
guys are gonna collect the lesser minions, and you're going to inspect the purple guy, basically.
Yeah, we're just gonna burn them where they are, the red guys.
Okay. In a controlled burning, correct? You don't want to
Yes.
burn the forest.
We're not gonna set the forest on fire.
Yeah, because
Yes.
then you would take conflict for that.
Who has the highest arcana?
Most likely me at a +6.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, so I guess I'll report back to the commander.
Well, let's first burn all the bodies.
Yeah. Check the bodies and then burn them.
Sure, you can have your skeleton do most of the checking. Because I don't want to touch these things. They're icky.
Adrian will
Yeah,
check the bodies, see if there's any valuables on them.
So, you see the bodies begin to dissolve slowly.
Mm.
Okay. As it kind of
Including the items on them?
basically they were corrupted forms, and basically the armor that they were, like the gear that they were using was corrupted, destroyed things, but still they dealt damage. So basically everything is like burning with like necrotic acid type stuff. So yeah, the weapons and the armor that these things had is like gone. Like it's beginning to dissolve. It's beginning to dissolve. And it's showing basically just goo and that.
I'm going to use Sacred Flame to burn them with Holy Fire.
And this is a cantrip, Secret Flame?
Yeah, so I can just repeat it constantly, burn them.
Okay, so yeah, you do that. So you're burning the red guys, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Let me
Prevent
just...
the corruption from spreading to the forest.
Okay, I have no burn effect, so...
You don't really need to. Theater of the mind.
Yeah, Theater of the Mind, yeah, it's fine. Okay, so basically you burn those guys, you burn the red guys, but you're not going to burn the purple one. You're going to inspect this one, because this one's a bit different than the ones you previously encountered, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
So what do you want me to roll for the inspection?
You could roll anything. You could roll Investigation, you could roll Arcana, you could roll anything in the sense of investigation on what this thing is. Arcana?
Adrian will attempt to help you with that then. So roll with advantage.
Wait. Does Adrian have Arcana as a skill?
Yes, he does.
Okay, so yeah, you would have advantage. Okay, Arcana. Okay. Adrian, Nail, you immediately recognize that this is actually a shadow demon that's been corrupted by whatever form or whatever entity or whatever that was on that island. From your previous experiences, you know that if anyone came into contact with the Mazurite crystals or whatever on the island, it would begin with a type of corruption. But this, from what you could tell, from your previous experiences, it was more like a accidental close encounter with this. But this seemed more in the sense of full-on exposure. And as this creature's body dissolves, you notice within the core of its chest, you see a crystal in the center.
Adrian will activate the crystal sense.
What is that
Okay.
now?
You
Don't touch it.
okay,
I
so
don't touch it.
yeah, so so before so you're gonna use your ability that you got from yeah, from Ichigo to see if this is a shadow crystal, basically.
Yes.
Wait, is it? No, a black dusk stone. So you do that. You're doing a whole zing detect thing. You get nothing in the vicinity that you were in. I think it was like 100 feet or a mile or so. I said
Yeah,
on
I
the
think so.
range. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
A mile.
yeah, a mile.
So a mile or 5 miles was in miles.
It was 1 mile. 1 mile. But yeah, your thing is not picking anything up. But with your Arcana check, you do recognize this to be a Suctun Mazurite crystal. The same crystal cluster you encountered when you guys went to rescue those missing researchers.
Well, time to put it in a bag. Wrap it in a
Me
cloth,
and-
put it in a bag. No, skeleton thing can do that because it's already dead and it's gonna disappear in like an hour.
You have
Oh.
the skeleton pick it up?
I wanted
Pick it up.
It will
Great.
it will wrap it in the cloth.
Okay. Wait, what were you saying, Layla?
Too late already.
Okay.
They
Okay.
already wrapped it in the cloth.
Okay, so yeah, and you're gonna put the cloth up, secured crystal in your bag of holding.
No, we're just gonna put it in a regular bag.
Okay, you have a regular bag. You put it in the bag and everything. So you now you have that at your disposal now. What else are you guys gonna do?
And now we're going to burn the body.
Okay, so you sacred flame the body. It's dead. It's burnt up. and everything. And yeah, so it's done. You get the items from the dead soldiers, the dead cults that was not these creatures.
The ones that were just cultists,
Yeah.
not monsters.
Yeah, these things were monstrosities. So yeah. So that happens. So like I said, 2 plate mails, 2 long swords, 2 shields. So yeah. And you return back to the campsite. So yeah. Let me just do that. But yeah. So you return and everything, and the commander is gonna pop in and say, "What happened?"
We were attacked by
Okay,
corrupted.
wait, hang on. Layla wanted to say something, so what did
Okay,
Layla want to say?
It seems by my count, half of your entire company was corrupted.
You mean swayed by the cults? As you explained.
That and more.
What do you
We believe
mean?
so, yes.
What do you mean, more?
I believe they can explain.
They are enhanced by dark magic.
Dark magic?
You know,
Impossible.
the scary forbidden stuff.
That's impossible. All of the dark magic was destroyed during the flare, as I read in history books.
Shouldn't believe everything you read in a book.
Layla starts just whistling.
Yeah. Okay, so the commander guy says, "Well, at least one company has been purged. You still have other companies to do that, but we will do that in a swift motion.
Yep.
But for the time being, I suggest you go back to Aten Port and report your findings to your friends."
Yep. And you should most likely follow close behind. I mean, once you've... Well, follow whatever your next orders are.
Indeed. Know that the company of the bladed sorcerers have your back.
We'll leave these in your possession. These were some of the armor we were able to recover from some of the not good soldiers.
He looks at it, and he says, "Dispose of them. They were not my soldiers. Those who betrayed the oaths are no longer my soldiers."
That's why we buried the bodies, but their stuff is still stuff. And I don't have any use for plate mail.
Very well. He takes it.
Have a nice rest of the day. We'll just start to leave.
Yeah, you guys leave. And you guys return back to Aten Port within a couple of hours or so. But you return. Where are you guys going to go? Are you guys going to go to the temple? Or are you going to go back to the house?
What time is that?
Like I said, you guys left early in the morning to do this. And so it took like from 9 a.m. to all the way to 12, I would say. So I would say maybe 1, maybe 2 o'clock that you are able to return.
Then to the Temple of Apollo.
Yeah,
That's important.
Yeah, and the yellow square represents the temple.
Good.
And I'll place that into map layer, place that into map layer, and place that into map. No! Map layer. Oh my god. I don't know what ungroup meant. Oh my god.
Well, let's go to the temple and report in.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, you guys make your way back to the temple and everything. So you guys go in. You go to this special chamber where the head priest of Apollo is, and says, "Ah, you've returned. What news have you brought me?"
8 enemies dispatched and something to be kept in a very secure vault.
As you said that, he kind of like raises an eyebrow. What do you mean?
What do I mean? What do I mean? Do you mean how many people died?
No,
Well,
I'm inquiring. What do you mean something should be kept in a vault? What did you discover?
You know about the corruption happening?
I
north?
know. What in the north?
It's kind of north of here.
Yeah,
According to this map.
Yeah, according to this, it is kind of like north-esque. Yeah, it's
like here.
It's
no here.
basically northeast of this town.
Sorry, I can't
Yeah,
see
north-
your
The
pin.
corrupted zone.
No, it's here. Yeah, the
I
red.
see.
Yeah, I like you guys are on the map now, so you guys see. So
Okay.
so the red represents the corrupted zone.
Yeah,
I see.
and we are in the blue dot, right?
Yeah,
That's
the blue dot.
Port?
You are in 18 Port, so it's kind of like a bit northeast in the other territory, which I should actually recall what territory that is, but I think it is. I will check in my NPCs. Where is it? NPC list, and let's see, and House Jackson, right? Half Jackson, which is Jackson's territory.
Well, so you know of the corruption in Jackson's territory.
I
One
know.
of the reasons the Duchess is coming to this town.
I
do
know.
believe.
Yes, I know little about said corruption, but I do not know what is the cause. Have you discovered the cause of this corruption?
The cause is a crystal material, which we have collected a sample from a corpse of one of the garrison soldiers. It was no longer human, if it ever was human. We wrapped it up in a cloth and put it in this bag, and I'm gonna show him the bag.
Okay, you see him, like put on specially made, like leather gloves and everything, and like he's kind of like slowly reaching for the bag, and it says, "May I?"
Sure, I mean, it's a crystal. Don't touch it. Don't let any living thing touch it. To our knowledge, other than that, as long as it's kept away from living things, it's not particularly dangerous. If you let a living thing touch it, it suddenly becomes extremely dangerous, plague-like, and lots of people die.
I will make note of that, he says as he kind of like goes to a side of the room, says an incantation, and a specially made
Box?
compartment opens up. He places the whole bag in with the crystal inside and closes the compartment. I have updates on the current whereabouts of the Duchess. She was attacked by creatures. How her men described these creatures were, in their description, not human. Could
Creepy
these
black goo
creatures...
coming out of them?
They said something similar to that, but the most disturbing part was they were attacking and they were fighting alongside mortals, humans, elves. Not only that, with the reptilian creatures, such as our prisoner here.
Well,
How is he, by the way? Or she? I think she.
She refuses to eat.
refusing to eat doesn't seem to be much of a problem. Most creatures can survive weeks without food. Just force water down its throat.
I suggest removing its teeth first.
We do not condone torture in our establishment.
But I do. But either way, let's continue on for the topic.
So, does that mean the Duchess has been delayed again?
No. We received a message on the delay of their supposed attackers that delayed them. A runner
this is
came.
An old report.
Yes. The runner came in just a couple of hours ago. And they are going to... And the Duchess and her escort will be here within 2 days now. We will have the company that you exonerated meet up with them to provide backup for their escort, since they are already cleared of traitorous conduct.
So, based on the new arrival time, how much of the garrison will be able to be screened before her arrival?
We wish to do it in one fell swoop. We will conduct a joint operation to eliminate monsters near the woods. They will need the entire garrison and legion to do that. And thus, we will have our clerics and priests on standby to conduct a massive zone of truth spell. This has never been done before, and the risks are high. But in order to ensure that we are able to find the traitors, we must be cautious.
Yes. The problem with such an endeavor will be we don't know how many of them are actually turned. I don't suspect you'll have many more enhanced like the ones we fought. Not many crystals went missing. And to lose even one would be a devastation to what we think is their supply.
I do know that in Jackson's territory, they have sealed off the supposed corruption zone. No one is able to get in or out. They have made sure of it. But that cannot be the only source of the crystals. There has to be another source. And they're using that source to mine for their crystals, for their experimentations. You see him start to pace.
Well, we know the crystals went missing, samples went missing, and the zone wasn't sealed up until very recently, so we have no idea how long the crystal was actually even there. I don't know if they might have another source. They could have planted the crystals they stole beforehand and are mining the newly grown crystals.
How were they created?
We don't know. I'm pretty sure they're self-propagating. So, you just plant the crystals in the ground and they just start growing, converting material around them into more crystal.
That means they could already have a mine in the town itself, but we wouldn't know about it.
Oh, if they had a mine in this town, we'd know about it because everyone would be dead. The effect of the crystal's corruption spreads far beyond the crystal itself, killing wildlife and converting it. Although we don't know how fast the crystals grow, so even if they planted one immediately after stealing the samples, we have no idea how big it would have grown.
how big was the crystal you encountered in Jackson's territory?
I don't remember.
Small house size? Too large to move any longer on its own.
A crystal that size would have been recently cultivated, meaning that must not have been their main source, meaning that had to be a secondary or an off-site source for their mining.
A crystal the size of a house is just a fresh newborn.
Perhaps.
How large can these things get?
We have no idea. And that's the only crystal we've ever seen, actually.
So maybe there's more of it underground. And they've been accessing the crystal from underneath.
Well, they're most likely definitely deep underground. Another corrupted zone would have been detectable on the surface. People would have noticed, you'd think. But if the crystal was deep underground, the corrupted zone might not reach the surface to pollute it yet.
Investigation of old abandoned mines.
It might not even be abandoned mines, just natural caves.
You see the head priest kind of like go to a shelf, takes a map, and kind of like unveils it on his desk, and looms over it. This is a map of the supposed projects of mines that we started when we first came here. Again, this island is new frontier for us. Not much of it has been modernized or cultivated back in Yorin or Ficham, as you people may relate. But there are a good amount of caverns that could be good for mining within our territory. And there's only been a couple of mines in Jackson's territory, but not enough to cultivate in full-scale mining operations. However, the biggest mining operation on the island would have to be here. And he points to a map, a section of the map, and I will take you guys to it. Would be here.
Pretty far.
It would be weird that nobody would notice a new material being brought out from an active mine.
It is not just from a mine. In this territory is the largest mountain on the island.
Do you know if it's a volcanic?
We do not know
Mountain?
for certain. Not much of research has been gone into it. But it does give a strange magical aura whenever they were conducting mining materials for any magical reasons. It is possible it is a magical source of immense energy on that inside this mountain, but we do not know for certain.
There's not enough information to determine that's where the crystal is coming from. For all we know, it could have been the group that attempted to seal the crystal away long ago.
Either way, we should put a note on. We should at least attempt to investigate it.
Investigate the giant.
Investigate this place. It's a likely place they could be storing it if there is a greater cache of it.
I still think
it's already a natural cave would be. A mine's just bigger and, I guess, safer than
you have to also count for everyone who would be mining. They wouldn't want people to realize the crystal is being mined in that location, not unless they had everyone under their control already. And the largest mine in the region wouldn't sound like quiet operations.
Unless...
How many people live in this area?
That territory is known as Lance's territory. He is a Yaran noble who has taken up residency as a... The head priest smiles in a angered tone of a merchant who only cares about making profits. Knowing him, He's too naive to even realize that this crystal might be even mined. So probably he doesn't even realize it's being mined in his territory.
Or he's in on it.
Not likely. With all of his greed and arrogance, he would not knowingly cause a plague. Because if a plague does happen on the island, his revenue and profits will plummet.
It turns out you end the world and you don't make any more money.
Yeah.
Well, either way, the Magic Mountain sounds interesting, and we should most likely check it out after we head to the capital.
Indeed, it is the most profitable place. It's where all magical gems are used for enchantments and such for magical gear. We even use whatever we find to trade with Firham for any magical equipment, or Yaren for any resources of war machines. He kind of looms over. However, there is one thing that we have not exactly looked into, and that is this section here, as he points. This entire territory is what we call the Darklands. No one has ventured into this area ever since we founded Kiron. They wish to investigate it further, but it is densely infested with large creatures and monsters. Not only the region is covered with forests and dark marshes, it is impossible to navigate on that terrain.
Now that sounds like a place where the crystal might have been originally found.
However, there is no easy way to get to it on foot. However, if these cultists or smugglers or whatever people, they could have had a way to get there by sea. They could have made a makeshift port there and used it for transportation. I mean, it is entirely possible.
With all the marshes, there must be plenty of rivers that lead out to the ocean, so it might not even be on the coast, their port.
Indeed.
For
If
all we know,
only
they have-
we can investigate that lead further, but we have no way of knowing which ways lead into that area safely. Or if there's even a way to get there undetected. And we've only been here for a couple of years. We are no experts. We need someone who knows this land, or this territory, if you would, like the back of their hand.
We might know someone who kind of fits that description.
How do you mean? Who knows?
Well, there might be a dragon who lives in this area.
As soon as you say dragon, his eyes widen. What type of dragon exactly?
Adrian,
Show him the scale, bronze. That dragon and I have formed an alliance.
He narrows his eyes. I have encountered dragons before, though they were not as pleasant with us, but knowing of the stories about bronze dragons, this one is supposed to be the good dragons.
good is a very strong word for what dragons are like. More like less willing to kill you to get what they want.
Yes. Still, I do not trust them.
No, but Bronze Dragon would know if ships are coming and going from rivers.
And discreetly knowing from us. Very well. We shall make an agreement, deal, and contract with this dragon, if you are willing to make contact with this creature.
Yes,
Going to a very specific
all I need to
spot.
do is place this scale at what beach was it called again? Adrian points on the map on what beach.
Yeah, shit.
It's like somewhere like way over here.
Yeah, somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. I didn't exactly have a name for the beach. It was just known as
Okay,
a
that's
beach
fine.
of the landing site of the Viking landing site. So, yeah, we'll just call it Viking Beach for the time being. Viking Beach,
Viking Landing sounds cooler.
Viking Landing. Yeah, yeah. Okay. He says, "All right, we will meet there as soon as we can. As soon as we can after we deal with the situation."
Yeah. One more stop before we head up to the capital. Joy. So, are you going to need us for
If
anything?
any of you are able to learn the sending spell, you'll be able to stay into contact with the dragon telepathically for long distances.
We do have ways to communicate with the dragons, communicate with beings across distances, and he kind of like shows a crystal orb, and we use this for communication with delegates who are wanting to visit.
Well, do you need us for anything? Until I assume you're going to want us there when you, interrogate the entire military en masse.
Yes, we should do this within the forest area, and we will have our strongest and most allies. Again, we'll continue to do small companies to ensure that we have a fighting force at least.
That we can actually trust to encircle the region to ensure no one escapes?
Yes, and to help us in combat. I will make the necessary preparations. But yes, we shall do this. For the time being, I suggest you rest, regroup, gather whatever resources you need. And he then says, if you need anything, do not hesitate to ask. I will see what I can do to grant you any type of resource that you need.
I'm looking into building a new sword, Adrian says. I haven't encountered an enemy that's immune to the effects of my sword. Adrian will say.
You seek a weapon that could fight against these monstrosities you speak of.
Yes. I know I know magic that deals with force damage, and since force magic is one of my specialties, I hope to build a sword similar to using that kind of magic.
Magic like that, in the sense of a weapon that you wish to create, has never been done before. But I will grant you all of the knowledge of the library here in Port, as well as the library of sacred magical arts within my temple. If you wish, you may even try to ask for the scrolls and documents of magic of the other temples here.
I appreciate that.
If that is all, you may free to leave. Or if you have any other questions in regards, feel free to ask.
Adrian also asks, is it all possible for any of you to commune with your gods as well to acquire assistance?
He kind of like paces. And he does like you see like a flash in his eyes as he's like casting a spell. And after he's done casting the spell, sorry, hang on. He sighs. No one knows about this, but we are unable to make any form of verbal contact with our gods.
That's not a good thing.
Something is interfering with our messages. We do not know what, but something is interfering.
Give me to telepathically to either interfering or they no longer exist.
Sorry, what was that? You're kind of quiet. I couldn't hear you exactly.
Blocking or they no longer exist.
And you're saying that,
no longer...
and you're saying that telepathically with the group.
Yes, telepathically with the group.
Adrian's responded message. Well, they are still able to use their magic, so they still exist. Because if they didn't, they wouldn't be able to cast their magics.
What? I can cut off the connection to their god. What can block the connection to the god?
Another god. It's almost like we're fighting a cult who worships some evil deity that wants to bring about the end of the world. It's most likely just the cult doing cult things. And getting close to completing their cult things, which is making their god particularly more powerful and is blocking out other gods from interfering.
Mm-hmm. A wild idea that was popping in my head. Is it possible, because the Northlands are so dangerous, would they be transporting their stuff underground?
Most of the land is swampland. It would be impossible to transport things underground.
Just a thought. I wasn't I've never been to the north.
You'd have to travel pretty far underground to get below the swamps.
Swamps and marshes.
It would most likely be easier just to take a river that leads out to the coast. And the reality is this place isn't well protected against pirates and coastal threats. There are only like 2 port towns on the entire island.
Are there known smugglers?
Yes.
In that area?
No. Apparently most of the smugglers are down here in the south area with us. Smugglers and pirates.
I guess there's nothing up there for them to smuggle.
Nothing official. But we're also dealing with common criminals. After all, the end of the world tends to dry up profit for every enterprise. So, only crazy people want that. I still wonder what these things are going to get out of the end of the world.
Probably immortality or something. I don't think they really believe it's the end. I think it's just their new beginning.
Hopefully, if we clear up this whatever's blocking their communication, we're able to garner the help of the gods.
Perhaps a ritual or something they're casting. It would have to be pretty powerful. Could be detected.
I'm not sure.
Not sure if it even have to be pretty powerful.
Well, there's a lot of gods out there.
True.
If they all teamed up, they should
Yes.
be able.
If they all teamed up. Most gods hate each other.
Well, there have been stories of them teaming up for the greater good.
And stories they've fought each other out of pettiness.
Some gods are like that, but I do not know what could cause this. For the time being, you should rest. I will do some research to discern what could be causing this as well. But I would like some of your input as well once I have my findings. For the time being, please, go, rest. You have a big day tomorrow.
Yep.
And where are you guys gonna go?
Back to the shack.
You're going back to the
Because
shack.
it's still relatively the safest place for our little group to hang.
Okay.
First, Adrian will. Before Adrian goes, he'll look through the library to see if he can find a book or school to read while he's on watch.
In the library over here.
Yeah, in the Apollo's temple.
In the Apollo temple. Okay.
Yeah.
What book are you exactly looking for?
A book to imbue magic into weapons and items, and how, such as force. As
Looking
force
for an
magic.
introductory book on imbuing magic into items.
Yes,
Not
of
specific variant.
enchantments and enhancements of items with magic, basically. Something like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a. Okay, I will allow you to make an investigation, a Arcana, or a religion check, since some of these scrolls are religious about their temple. So you can make you can make any of those rolls to look for something like that.
Would I have advantage since I could try asking for help from the priests or the head priest?
Of the head priest of Apollo? Yes.
Yeah.
You could also ask Nail for assistance, since he also has Arcana as a skill, so you could use Arcana. But again, it's up to you what skill you want to use.
So is investigation, Arcana, or
Religion.
Religion?
Yeah.
Okay. Arcana. 20.
Okay. Using that, you look around until you find what appears to be an old scroll book and everything. And this book doesn't seem to be of Yawin or Filham. It seems to be old. Very, very old. Did you get that?
Adrian, we'll take a look at it. Yeah.
Okay, do you look at it more closely, or do you open it and look?
You'll take a look at it before opening it.
Okay, you see on the cover there are some strange symbols. You don't recognize these symbols.
You ask if anybody recognizes it.
It says, no, sadly. This book was discovered in the Citadel long time ago. We keep it here as a secure library storage for the Citadel.
We'll take a look inside them.
Okay,
Inside the book.
you open it, and again, there seems to be depictions of individuals along with the writings. The pictures you kind of like get, but the symbols and writings you don't get. It seems this seems to be ancient literature.
If
This
only
book
we had a
is-
machine that can translate languages.
Hopefully, it is ancient language.
So you get that, and you go back to the shack.
And does Adrian know if this book will help him though?
You could tell that there is something like depictions and everything about an individual doing something to what seems to be an object, and by your standards of magical research and whatever, you could tell that this might be something with magic enchantments and everything by your knowledge of the pictures. But how to do it, you need to translate the text, the tome, if you would.
I guess we'll head back to the shack now.
Okay, you guys are at the shack again.
And
And
I
you
think
guys and you guys do buy food, obviously. You guys are buying
Yeah.
food.
yeah.
So yeah.
And I think everybody's gonna take a long rest, but have watches set up.
Yeah, if you want, you could do that. So who wants to do the first watch?
Since it's a little bit brighter out, I guess somebody with without dark vision.
I guess Neil can do the first watch. He'll grab your fancy book and start translating it.
With the help of the
Tablet.
Even calling it the Sheikah Slate.
the Sheikah Slate or the Caretaker, which is what he goes
Yeah.
by, Caretaker.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And I'll just start writing out the proper words.
If
places.
if the Caretaker can translate. So where are you gonna do your watch? You're gonna do it on the roof like the previous session, or you're gonna do it in like the common room here?
I think it would be a bit suspicious to have somebody in broad daylight sitting on a roof.
Yeah, so I'm
What's
just
that guy
gonna do it
doing
in
up
the.
there?
I'm gonna do it in the common room here, but my owl is going to be on the roof because that's not as suspicious.
Okay. Okay. So the tablet pops up and it glows, and then the orb, like the energy orb of the entity known as the Caretaker, pops up, and he says, greetings. Greetings, Nail of Firhum. How can I be of assistance?
Can you read this book?
So the orb kind of like moves around, and he does a whole aura in the sense of scanning it, and it says, interesting. This is a tome of the ancients. How did you come acquiring to it?
We found it in a library where you find all books.
This is disturbing. All tomes with this type of knowledge was meant to be destroyed. This is forbidden knowledge.
All the better. Well, the more
But
power.
I mean, your civilization was annihilated suddenly, so one book surviving the purge is to be expected.
But you do not
Can you-
understand. This is about the destroyer, the one who set off the flare.
Ooh, that sounds interesting. By about, you mean like a biography or like a how-to guide?
In the sense that the last entries of before they all died. We caretakers were created to hold on to the history of our creators. But to think that they did written documentation in case we were destroyed or corrupted. They must truly wanted to ensure that their history was preserved.
So I assume you can read it then?
I am capable of reading it, yes. And he begins to look through the... Well, he can't exactly move the pages, so he just looks over one page and every so often he tells you, turn the page. Until he gets through the book. And I would say that it takes you... It is a pretty big tome, so maybe 2, maybe 3 hours or so of going through it, word for word.
It's enough time for Adrian to get a long rest.
Yeah. And it says, translation complete.
Cool, so, was there anything interesting in the book?
Yes. It seems there was an entity that was manipulating the society of the ancients into creating weapons and monstrosities.
Sounds like something very familiar. Does this entity have a name, physical description, a how-to-kill guide?
He goes through his processing. Name unknown, except this entity is known as the Deceiver.
The Deceiver. I assume there isn't a physical description, then.
No, sadly they have never even encountered this Deceiver physically or spiritually. The only thing that ever encountered was a voice in a, as they described it, in a familiar voice of someone they knew in life. They manipulated and twisted their thoughts to their own. This is unsettling, as you organics would say.
Yeah, I guess it would, finding out your creators who you thought were most likely much better than they really were got duped by a mysterious voice.
But apparently, one entity was able to resist the Deceiver and was able to banish this entity away. However, not much is known. This is mostly discussing about the magic and enchantments that they used due to the Deceiver's influence.
Anything on specifically how to imbue certain kinds of magic into objects, like generically?
Yes. Some.
Well, Adrian will love to learn about that. He wants to create a weapon that doesn't exist.
I would advise against giving him such information since this is forbidden. But since you individuals have reactivated Project Blossom, then I will obliged, so long as it does not contradict with my programming.
Okay, well, he just wants to know how to give a weapon a specific damage attribute.
I will see
This
what I can do.
information might lead him to the discovery.
I will see what I can do. So yeah, that's the end of your watch. Who is going to be taking the next watch?
Adrian can take the rest.
Okay, so
The next 4 hours.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Adrian, you want to do that?
The next 4 hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Not only is the Sheikah slate a Sheikah slate, but it's also a Kindle now too as well.
A what?
A Kindle.
Amazon.
That's the Amazon one. You remember the Kindle Fire?
No, I don't know what that is.
It's an e-reader. Do you know what an e-reader
Oh,
is?
yes. I know what an e-reader
Kindle
is.
is the most famous kind of e-reader because it's from Amazon.
Okay, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. What are you gonna be doing on your watch then, Adrian?
He's gonna stay inside too as well. He will. Yeah, he'll watch in the common room too.
Okay.
But he'll read over the stuff in the translated stuff in the book.
Okay, so you have the caretaker on the side translating the text, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
The relevant portions.
Yeah.
Yeah, the relevant
He tells you that in order to do these type of enchantments, the required materials is a black dusk stone, for it does require enchantments.
And the black dust stone was the same stone that I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Or that I've gained powers for.
Yeah, because the black dusk stone was used for shadow magic, as you read through the others. But now, going through this tome, you now realize that the black dusk stone is not only for shadow magic; it could also be used for enchantments of other elements. This is something different. This was mostly used by the ancients.
Cool. The ancients might have a supply of dusk stone in their research labs.
Hopefully, Adrian will be able to find, how many? 7 black dust stones in order to create all the elemental swords, and one day create the chromatic blade.
A rainbow sword? You want to create a rainbow sword?
Okay. So is that it for your watch? You're just doing that?
Yes, and basically just research on how to.
Okay, I would say you spend 1 day of downtime doing that.
Yeah.
Is anyone else going to be taking watch?
Well, Adrian is able to watch for 4 hours, so.
Yeah. So I would say during that time, Layla.
Mm-hmm.
While you were sleeping.
This bastard again.
Oh, something like that. You feel something invade your mind. Though, when this thing speaks or whatever, well, you could make a wisdom save or something to see if you could reject this if you want. I'm allowing you to have that power.
Is it familiar?
It is familiar to you. This presence, it seems familiar to you.
Alright, I'll listen to it. I'll accept the Skype call.
Okay. So, you... Let me just, look up, because I need to, look at what I have, because I need to make sure I have what I have. Okay. So, basically, need to find your thing. So, you hear, you hear a voice, and this voice seems familiar to you. It is familiar because you recognize it as the voice of your sibling.
Sophia?
It says, Layla, it has been so long. I have been trying to make contact with you, but it's been proving difficult. So much
Where are you?
interference.
Interference? Do you know from where?
No, I only see a dark void. But I do know that we are close. We are on the island that you went to. I was taken there. I was imprisoned, but I do not know where.
Did they isolate you into
Yes,
a chamber?
they have. It is cold. It is silent. It is dark.
I've been trying to find you. It's been so long.
I know, my dear sister, it has been very long.
I'm sorry I wasn't able to stop them. I'm sorry, they made me forget. They made me forget.
It is
now-
okay, my dear sister. It is okay. And you find yourself in a makeshift mind area, and I want to ask, in Layla's life, what is the one place that she feels most comfortable in the sense of the environment? What is she mostly okay with in the environment?
I guess her childhood would be the playroom they were in.
Okay. You find yourself in the playroom, and there you see Sophia.
Sophia? Is she standing in front of me or her back is to me?
No. She stands before you, in front of you. Her arms is outstretched. Sister, it's been so long.
Let me ask one thing.
Are you asking the GM or the sister?
I'm asking her.
Okay.
What is it? It's this. I don't know if this is real.
And
what is our real names?
what?
Our real names.
Really?
Sophia and Layla are names they gave themselves. But what is our real name?
You're really testing this now, haven't you?
Yes.
Oh, you're being careful. I love that. Okay. I have looked over your back. Yeah, I have looked over your backstory, so I'm trying to be entirely sure. So I can't remember which one is known as 106 and 105. That I don't know, but you would know. And I just say, I just say, and our names that they gave us was Subject 106 and 105.
A tear does roll down her face. She walks up and hugs.
Okay, just making sure, I just want to be sure. So yeah.
Yes.
So Sophia, this projection of Sophia hugs you back and says, I know you will find me, and I know you will free me, sister.
How do you know anything about the place they're keeping you in?
No. But we are linked now. I can now be in contact with you. You can now find me with this contact. And she kind of like holds your hand and says, find me, sister. Free me from this prison. Please. And then, the playroom begins to shift from the playroom to the void as the connection between you and Sophia is weakening. And she begins to fade as she says, please find me, and fades.
I wake up immediately again. Almost lift myself back. Immediately stand up straight. Take a moment to walk outside and breathe.
Yeah, so, door to the next room and door to the outside.
Yes.
Okay, so, Adrian, you see, Layla exit the room.
Where are you heading up to? Adrian asks.
She says nothing and just walks out.
Okay.
She puts some space between her and happy sobs, but also mix them up. You said she gave me a way to find her, right?
Yes. A way to find her.
Is it the same way, explain?
Okay, so basically, I can allow you. It's kind of like
radar. Like I can just tell.
In the sense, it's kind of like divine intervention that you would have to roll a percentile, and if you roll like below the percentile, you are able to get like visions of the place or of the location of where Sophia might be. So it's kind of like something like that. It's kind of like locate object, but it's kind of like you're getting
harder.
A more shoddy version.
Yeah, a more image of the location, but you don't know where the location is. She did say that she is on the island, so that you know she's somewhere on the island, but you do not know where.
Know someone who might.
Oh, okay.
Walks back in.
Okay.
Walks back in angrily. Oh, I didn't mean to upset you, but I found something. I found her, or more so, she found me.
Who are you saying this to?
Adrian.
Okay. So you found your sister found you. That's fortunate.
Yes, through our psychic connection. She's somewhere on this island.
She must know some powerful magics.
Yeah, she is in some fair. Wait. Above game again. Am I from Fairroom or was it Yarn?
You're from Fairroom. You're from Fairroom.
Okay, she's probably in a Fairroom black site somewhere on this island. You see her.
And she's on this island somewhere. Why is she imprisoned?
We how do I explain this? She thinks about it. You can probably tell I'm far from normal, even by tiefling standard.
Indeed.
Not a coincidence. Me and my sister, we're not normal. We were created. we're not. What's the word for it?
Natural
I guess-
burst?
No, we were artificially created. Grown in a tank.
That is an interesting prospect. I have not heard of.
I guess the more archaic term would be homunculi.
Synthetic or artificial.
I have not heard of doing this.
We were created by Farum as weapons / infiltration agent. Granted, they took very special care to make sure we weren't too crazy, and even installed inhibited form of restraints on me. Granted, they no longer were anymore. I was the more stronger of the two. So they isolated me when I got what's the right word for it? Very angry one day. And they decided to keep me in Farum while pretty much locking her up in this god's forsaken place. They made me forget her. You know what that would be like if they made you forget your sister, brother, or loved one?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. You're a bit quiet there.
Sorry, I have to be a little quiet. Which part did you hear?
The part that I didn't hear was something about brother.
They essentially made Layla forget Sophia existed. As a way to control.
I'm sorry that some of my people did that to you and your sister.
I am still your people. I'm much as barren as you are, but I'm not. There is something I have to do, and you're going to just do me a favor and let it go. In other words, I have to talk to Shyla about something. And I will not hurt her, but I need you to make sure no one else intervenes with our conversation.
Okay.
Please. She's the only person who may know where she is.
Does Adrian know where she is? I forget if.
Are you referring to Sophia or to Shala?
Shala.
You mean Shala?
Sorry.
Okay, Shala.
Yeah.
Because again, only Layla would know about Shala's identity.
What does Shala have to do with your sister?
Let's say we had a relation. We were close friends. And she worked alongside us. I will say no more to protect her.
I didn't know she was of high birth or high class in Furum. I used to be a noble in Furum. But again, I was exiled for saving my people.
That's a trait that wasn't always highly valued in. Never mind. I have to talk to a certain person. Actually, GM,
Yep.
I think this is where we're gonna have to call it, because I have to go.
Yeah, I was wanting to call it as well, but you guys were getting way into the RP, so I didn't want to disturb it.
True, I'll allow one more thing to pass then.
Okay.
I'm gonna call out Layla doesn't know that I'm a member of the Ferrum Alchemists Guild.
You are asleep, my friend. You're asleep.
I know, but my character's a member of the Ferrum Alchemists Guild.
Yeah, but Layla does not know that.
I know. I'm so glad she doesn't know that.
Adrian says, by the way, Nail's part of the Ferrum Alchemist Guild.
Does Adrian unironically say that?
No, he doesn't say that.
He doesn't say that at all.
Oh,
he's just poking fun.
Yeah.
He's been unironic, but either way, would you agree to protect him? Or to prevent interference? I will not harm Layla. I'll just have a very
Shala. You mean Shala.
Shala. Sorry, I'm getting my words.
Yes, I agree to... I'm fine with protecting the two of you. Yes, Shala, we're both of you are in quite some danger with this whole cultist predicament too, so...
Thank you.
So, it should be fine. Yeah.
She walks past the door and says, Shala, immediately just shoves her to the wall.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Is this how you want to end the session?
One more word. Where is Sophia?
Eyes widen and everything. She is afraid. And we're ending the session right there. Okay. Thank you guys. I had a great time DMing for you guys. I hope you guys had a fun time. We're going to continue this next session, which will probably be the 9th of April.
Yep.
Cool.
I'll have a question about what my character would actually know about creation of homunculi.
Oh yes, indeed. You will be you will probably be seeking that next session. For the time being, I'll see you guys next time. Ending the recording now.